reprimand the Archangel Gabriel on the Prophet Moses. On a quiet evening, look, there is a woman who walked with irregular. His clothes are a versatile black marks if she is in a very deep grief. Her head scarf covering most of his face. Her skin clean, sexy bodies and beautiful look on his face, unable to remove the impression that he's suffering face. He stepped up to be approached the residence of the Nabiullah Moses. The woman knocked on the door slowly while mouthing greetings, a greeting, and there were replies from inside the house and invite the entry. Beautiful woman walking through it while it was then bowed his head. His tears flowing incessantly and kept no said to Moses, O Nabiullah, please help me, please help me. Pray for me that Allah delights to forgive sins heinous to me, said the beautiful woman. That what sins have you do, O woman? The words of Moses surprised. O Nabiullah, I am afraid to say it, replied that beautiful woman. Say, do not hesitate, said Moses. Thus, any woman with a stammering storytelling, I have committed adultery. Hear that beautiful woman, Moses raised his head, his heart a jolt of shock. Beautiful woman then continued the victory. As a result I became pregnant, after the child was born, my direct, strangle his neck until dead, said beautiful woman it while crying. With fiery eyes, Moses repel women. O woman, thou depart from here so that Allah chastisement does not fall into my house since may banish the Prophet Moses. She did not know any more where should they wish to make a snitch. She's paced slowly in determinate direction. This beautiful lady in the hearts of confident, there is no longer a human being who can help him to repent. In the steps slowly and weeping he muttered inwardly, when a prophet has declined, which may be other humans accepted. Imprinted directly by her how great the sin he has committed. She felt his sin like the earth and the sky merge into one. How evil deeds which she had once done. In other places, at the residence of the Prophet Moses, the angel Gabriel came down and went to the Prophet Moses. Angel Gabriel asked the Prophet, O Moses, why are you reject a woman who wanted to repent of his sins? Do you not know the bigger sin thereof? Moses immediately shocked to hear of the utterances aghast angel Gabriel. Sins are greater than the brutality of female adulterers and murderers? Asked Moses. With curiosity, Moses said to the angel Gabriel, Is it true that there is a greater sin than these women? Yes, there is, replied the angel Gabriel. Sin is it? Asked the prophet Moses with curious. The sins of the people who left the prayer deliberately and without regret. That person's sins are greater than 1,000 times adultery. Hear the explanation of the angel Gabriel. Moses thus then look for new women he banish. After a while of searching, finally Moses saw the woman walking slowly while these bowed and crying. Moses said, O woman, I will pray for forgiveness over the account to Allah Almighty. Moses raised his hand in the way it is with the seriousness he prayed to pray for forgiveness to Allah Almighty for the woman. The prophet Moses was given to the beautiful lady it to always run the command and avoid the prohibition of Allah Almighty. The prophet Moses, realizing that people who leave the prayer deliberately and without remorse, that's tantamount to argue that praying it is not mandatory and is not necessary. It means leaving the prayer deliberately and without remorse seem to assume the command of the Lord, even lightly, as if Allah does not have regard the right to regulate and govern His slaves. While those who repent of his sins in earnest, as the woman, means still has faith in his chest.